So first up, welcome Christophe to Raith Rovers and to RaithTV. We plan to do a more in-depth chat with you later in the season, but today's more of an intro, as we said off camera. You just finished training today, you signed in April, and you made your debut last weekend against Stranraer. Not much of a pre-season, not much of a close season break. How have you found pre-season so far?
Yeah, it's been good to be back. It's just over 2 weeks now. A lot of double sessions, a lot of long sessions, and it's been hard, which we expect. It'll still be hard until the games start. But yeah, we've really enjoyed it. The boys have been working hard, and those first 2 weeks, obviously there's a little bit of running, but the manager's really, it's all about the ball. So the ball's been involved in every session for 95% of the session, so that's what the players want to see, and it's the way the manager wants to do things, and hopefully we can take that into the games.
Yeah. Has it been challenging and enjoyable, like all the other
I think it's looking back, I think this might be my 19th pre-season, so they don't get any easier, but fortunately enough I've always kept myself fit, and I've looked after myself, so yeah, it's they're always difficult because you kind of push yourself as hard as you can go. Me individually, you might have runs or times you've got to go in, and the older you get a wee bit more experience. You're not so young and going away fast and blown up at the end, but so on that regard I'm more experienced, but I've always looked after myself, so yeah, but they are always hard. There's no hiding that, and especially when you're doing double sessions, sometimes triples, it is physically demanding, but it's putting you in good stead for the season ahead.
Yeah. You go, as most people know, you go way back with the gaffer. When did you first meet John McGlynn? I assume that was in the Hearts youth system, and was it an easy decision to join up with him and Paul Smith?
Yeah, it was. So the manager was my first manager at Hearts under 18s when I first got a YTS or a youth pro apprenticeship. I was a manager for. He was my manager for 2 years there. He put me in good stead. I've always said in the past that he gave me a good grounding, just not on football terms, but just in little things in life going forward, and I've always took that with me. So that was massive for me, my career, and coming here, we all know the way the manager and Smudger want to do things. They try and play the proper way. I think if you've seen, everyone knows last season they were one of the most, if not the most attractive teams to watch. Most games they try to do the things the right way, and I'm getting towards the tail end of my career, so I want to enjoy my football, and I want to also come to a club that's got ambitions. The manager's really thorough, he wants to improve all the time, and I want to improve as a player, and also if I'm going to go forward, maybe one day be a coach or a manager, it's good to pick up things as well, and especially the way the manager, and he's very possession based, and it may be a passing routine or a possession routine or tactics and phases of play. It's little things I can pick up, and but ultimately I want to come and enjoy my football. I want to win, I want to be part of a winning team, and I want to help the team.
Yeah, you mentioned there a couple of times that the fact that John and Paul like to play out from the back, balls to defenders' feet and then playing out from there. How has every player evolves over time, as you've said as well, and as they become more experienced? How's the gaffer changed since those early days at Hearts?
It was that long ago, but when I've come back now, I've been here for just over 2 weeks. I'm getting flashbacks to some things that obviously I can remember back in the day how he was. But yeah, he's very thorough. He likes his video analysis. But we use that as he says. It's not digging anyone out. It's for the good of the team, good of the individual. It's where we can improve. I've been in many teams and worked under many managers. When we go through pre-season, it's used as a fitness thing. You just get a match fitness, and come the start of the season, you might lose a couple of games. You're thinking, oh, where have we went wrong? Why are we not doing this? Or we'll start working on things. But the manager and Smudger here, they're doing that now. They're preparing for the games ahead. We're working on things all the time. So when that time does come, it's not a surprise. So we're highlighting the things that are going well and the things that we can improve on, and we're always working to improve every day. It's no matter if we win, lose or draw. They analyse the game and they pick up the good things. Show us and praise us, and then the things that we can and we need to do better to improve as a team and as individuals, and that's really refreshing, and it's something that I think players just now, the younger ones, they might not appreciate just now, but there will be managers who don't do that. So it's not just for the team, benefit, but it's also for the individuals.
Some stats, some numbers for you. You bring massive experience to the Rovers. You know, over 600 club games, 41 caps for Scotland. Alongside the club captain, Kyle Benedictus, you'll have a major role every day, assisting in the development of the up-and-coming players. I'm thinking the central defenders, Dave Mackay, Frankie Musonda, Tom Lang. You obviously enjoy that responsibility, and you've got one eye on the future with the coaching, you said.
Yeah, I think the older you get, you know, when you're younger and you're a player, sometimes you might be a bit selfish in yourself and you just worry about yourself, playing every week and maybe trying to get a move. But I'm past that now, you know. Obviously, you know, I concentrate on myself regarding my individual performance, but I look further than that. I look towards the team as well and helping individuals, be it, as you said, defenders or central midfielders or, you know, wingers, strikers as well. You know, I think I've got a good grasp of the game, what positions, like if I'm playing against a striker, I know what I don't like to do, and so helping the young strikers like Luke or the midfielders, Aaron and Quinn and Dylan as well, kind of those kind of guys, you know, just little things, you know, they can take it in and they can try and maybe learn or take that bit of advice, or they don't have to, you know, but I don't think it's, I'm not just going to go out there and just worry about myself, you know. It's about how the whole team, you know, works together, and if you can help individuals, just little things here and there, you know, I think it's that's a good thing, and I think you find players doing that as well. The more experience you get, I think the players will do that, but in general there is quite a young team here, and obviously Benny's one of the older ones as well, and he says a few things now and then to help players as well, so I think it's part of your duty to do that, to help the younger ones to get the best out of them, because if they're doing well individually, it's going to help the team.
Yeah. After today's game against Queen's Park, we've got the League Cup and then the league games. The Championship looks to be more competitive than ever this season, in my opinion. What should be a reasonable target for the Rovers to aim for this season?
I think it's progression from last year. It's to get promoted first and foremost. You know, no disrespect to Kilmarnock and Hamilton, they're good sized clubs where they'll have good players, experienced players, but it's not a Hearts or a Hibs or a Rangers who have been in the leagues in the past who are expected to win the league. So I think this league, it could be a lot more tighter at the top, but on the other side of things, Kilmarnock and Hamilton will have players who will be used to this division as well, and they'll know what it takes to get out of it. So yeah, it's going to be a tough league, but I think our aim is to win first and foremost. No matter who you are, you want to win the league. And if you can't do that, it's about getting in the playoffs and getting up through the playoffs. You know, it's about progression. You know, that the team done really well last year. This year will probably no doubt be harder because teams will be more sussed out a little bit. So we'll have to keep faith in the way we want to do things, be patient, and yeah, there will be ups and downs throughout the season, but it's how you bounce back and you learn from that. And it's not always going to be plain sailing. There's not going to be games that'll be nice fancy football all the time. Yes, we want to do that, but teams will be set up against us not to make it difficult, and you'll go to away grounds where maybe the surface is not so good, and that'll be a challenge for us, you know. So it's down to us as individuals in a team to take that challenge on and let it spur us on to keep improving day in, day out, and every game that comes by, and just you know, take a game at a time. But as you said, yeah, it's going to be a competitive league.
Great. Well, thanks for that, Christophe. Good luck for the next few games, and good luck for the season in general.
Thank you.